When I was in Orlando 2021 teaching against cryptos, faithfully teaching it, one day the Lord actually would go back.
I promise you, I have learned so much from Erwin. So much. I've been in his classes, I've been in his challenges, and he is doing it from the position of listening to God.
So I want to take a minute to talk to you about AI, which means artificial intelligence. And my dear friend, Dr. Edwin Garcia, will be ministering on that. And the Bible also tells us that knowledge and wisdom is good, and you need to get that.
This is a fun community. The joy of the Lord is in this place, and the joy of the Lord will be your strength. Even as you're learning, if you make mistakes and you stumble, it's okay. There's people here. You're not alone.
Timing is key because there's a history in the making.
He said, let me be very clear. He said, I want you to anoint Erwin as king of the AI mountain. And I was like, what? What did you say?
And I do believe through this information that Dr. Garcia is giving us, that it will be a true blessing and it will impact us.
So we are the body, and the body is being told by the head before it ascended into heaven to fill all things.
Don't give up. Join the courses, join Erwin and what he's teaching.
So I pray that you would tag your friends and let them know that he's doing some great seminars on this with a great panel of powerful anointed men and women of God.
And even when it comes time to anoint him, I didn't even know what to say. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say, because how do you anoint somebody over something you know nothing about? You know? And the Lord told me, you don't need to know about it. I do. But you have the authority I have given you to anoint him.
I want to expose all these people. I met not just one, not just two, 7 people who lost millions of dollars because of this.
And while I was praying, that's what he was telling me. So I anointed him. And the Lord told me, he said, he will take over this mountain and he will be king over it. And then the enemy will not be able to steal it from him.
He said, go ye into all the world, into all the earth, and into every metaverse. Take it.
But what God has been speaking to me personally is that he wants to get his word out. Erwin, my servant, says the Lord, and will make you like a signet ring, for I have chosen you, says the Lord of hosts. Now, interrupted, that you are on the cutting edge. So people, he's bringing you what God considers the cutting edge of AI.
All right, guys, camera is on. Thank you for dropping in. My name's Erwin Garcia. Today's going to be not a webinar, guys, but it'll be a workshop. I'm just trying to fix my screen here. Let me fix it again. Let me do it right here, guys. If you guys can turn on your cameras, that would be great. I am sharing a portion of my screen. Hopefully I did this right. So let me do that. There it is. Okay, thank you. I think that's Dean. I see Steve. I see Rose. I see Tim, Isaac, Flores, Lochi, Zoom, Sharon, Sergey, Raymond, Mario. Guys, I have a special treat today. We have level 3 trading, and we have a 17,000x multiplier. And you're like, Erwin, you're ridiculous. This makes no sense. Yes, the kingdom doesn't make sense. And you're like, wow, Erwin, what is this all about? Guys, man, I'm really, really pumped up. I'm coming off 2 conferences, a wealth conference last week, and then I'm in Bethel right now, Bethel Reading, and I'm like, I'm just so full right now. But guys, thank you for dialing in. This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. This is for people who's ready to multiply what's in their hands. Okay, I'm not going to go through crypto basics in this call. This is level 3 trading, trading stuff. Okay, so this is not for everybody. Straight up, this is not a level 0, level 1 introductory crypto call. I apologize. You might probably want to go to ChatGPT or some of my past recordings. I'm here for for people who's ready to multiply, for people who's ready to do great, crazy things for the Lord. And when I say that, I'm like, Lord, why is it the people are so full of you, so full of the kingdom, but they don't know how to multiply? I mean, I'm talking to the speakers, and the speakers are jokingly saying, "Hey, I want the miracle of wealth. I want a miracle of money in my bank account." You only say that when you're not living from overflow. Okay, I'm talking about overflow riches. I'm talking about overflow wealth. I believe, as I open up this call, guys, that we are in the days where kingdom wealth will be normal. Okay, guys, this is you know how the prophetic, the supernatural healing was like foreign. It was foreign. I was here in Bethel 13 years ago, and I was like, it was a very little few, okay, superstar pastors, superstars, apostles, superstar people, prophetic people who would do these things. And then when I discovered that as a youth pastor, I'm like, wait a minute, everybody can do it. And now it's like I got little kids prophesying to me and praying for me, and me getting healed, my sciatica and my Achilles. I'm like, guys, it's so common now. Like if you don't been touched with the prophetic and the healing, man, I mean, I pray for you right now that you'll experience that even in this call. But at the same time, I believe it's going to be normal for God's people to be wealthy. It's going to be normal to talk about your riches. It's going to be normal not to be in lack. It's going to be normal to help others. Who here resonates with that? Who here, wave your hands to me if that resonates with you guys. So guys, I'm just so pumped up, really, really pumped up today. Obviously you can just, post where you're dialing from. I'd like to welcome you guys. I want to make it personable. I wish we were here as well. Right? Okay. I think you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me clearly? I think my mic is going up and down. Mic up and down. Microphone. Select microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Yes. Thumbs up. Yep. Okay. Isaac, I know my speaker on the other one. I don't know if the clock this close. Hopefully so. I see my mic meter here. Mic meter. All right, guys. So let's jump to it. So once again, guys, I mean, there it is. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. Okay. But actually, I'm going to ask you guys first. Okay. Yes, but it's not very loud. All right. I don't know if I'm going to talk to my Bluetooth. Let me see here. MacBook, microphone, audio settings. Okay. Testing. Oh, there. Input volume. There it is. Why are you down, microphone? Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Coach Isaac. Let me fix that a little bit. I should do some sound check before we do this, but we can get to that real quickly. I don't have my whole gear, okay? I don't have my full gear because I am in Reading. Input. There it is. Testing 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay. Thank you, guys. How about now, guys? I put up my mic a little bit. Maybe I was screaming. I can see it putting down. All right. So, guys, type in the chat. What do you expect from this workshop? Okay. I'm ready with something, but I want to align with you guys of what you guys are expecting. Type in the chat. I'll make a record of that. Sergey, let me know. Dean, let me know. Rose, Steve, Tim, Raymond, Mario, Lorraine, Isaac, Brian, Myrna, Denise, Lochi, Sharon, Sergey. What do you expect in this call, guys? And I'm praying that we align today, that we're like, hey, this is what I'm expecting in this call. So just type in the chat, whether in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, in the Zoom, or in the Instagram, what do you expect in this call? Okay, so while you guys are thinking of that, okay, Roses, what to know more on this 17X? How do you use AI and selecting coins to trade? Look at that. Tim, how to leverage crypto for trading. Steve, wisdom and understanding wealth creation. Yes, the 17,000X. I would like to learn how to make money quicker. There it is. Don HL, you got it. Okay, so it's flowing here. It's flowing. More knowledge. This is it. So this is good. I'm going to read it slowly. I'm going to read it backwards now. Myrna, more knowledge. I'm going to cover that. Don HL, I would like to learn how to make money quicker. Yes. Caroline, yes, the 17,000X. Steve, wisdom and understanding of wealth creation. Tim, how to leverage crypto for trading. How to use AI. Lochi, how to use AI and selecting coins to trade. Rose, what to know more on this. Okay, so here it is, guys. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about all these different pieces Next question for you guys. You need to have a target, right? I just learned this in the wealth conference. I'm like, Lord, how do I know? I need to have some kind of language of what am I doing here with if investing and with trading. My next question for you. Um, how much do you need? Okay, let me be super duper crystal clear. How much do you need per month to retire? There it is. And some of you guys might be retired, might be right here. But I'm curious if you want to disclose that. We're family here. Welcome to the non-members, but we're family here, guys. We're inviting you to our family, right? We protect each other. But how much do you need per month to retire? Okay, while you guys are thinking of that number, I get so excited because I believe the moment money is not a thing, this is when God's people, kingdom citizens, is untouchable, is very, very powerful because now money's not a thing. Now it's like money's not a thing, it's just overflowing. I believe the believers, the first generation believers, didn't have to worry about funds. They knew how to multiply. Back then, it's like everyone was an entrepreneur. If you didn't know how to be an entrepreneur, you're in big trouble. If you don't know how to trade services and products, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're like you're done. There, I believe. I mean, I'm learning now here. I don't think there's no middle class back then. I believe there's the people who's the lower class who were the slaves, and then there's just the upper class, the people that are like doing entrepreneurship and assets and all that. But guys, as you answer this question, I'm not gonna read your names. Okay, at least 10K per month, 5 to 7,000, 33,000 per month, 10 to 12K per month, 60,000. Let's go 15,000. This is so amazing, guys. So right on the get-go, guys, we have a 15% bot. Okay, so a lot of you guys don't know this. We have a 15% bot right now, 3-month tested, and it's like this has a history since 2022. So calling that straight up, Brian, you have 100,000, you can retire, right? So Brian, 100,000, you can retire. Let's just call them out. A $15,000 bot. Mario, if you have $200,000, give or take, right now, you're done. Mario, you're retired. Yeah, that's 15%. So 15% is like that's 30,000 per month. Okay. Don HL 5K, I believe 4K is around. If you need only 4,000, that's $26,000. So we have this bot. Okay, I'm gonna do that next week. I'm gonna talk about the AI trading bot that we have. We have a 15% trading bot. Lucci 10K. Let me just do the math here. 10K times. I'm like, pretty much $100,000, you get $15,000 per month. Okay, so Coach Isaac, help me out. How much you need to make 10K? So guys, I've been talking about that since when I'm talking about that. Today, who here is interested in getting that capital and feed that to the bot so you retire right now? Wave your hands at me or just type me in the chat. Like who's here? And guys, please turn on your cameras. I do better when you turn on your cameras, guys. And you want to focus. What I'm going to present today is you don't need to wait for the wealth transfer 2026. You can retire in potentially today. Potentially today. Some of you guys might have that 100K and you're like, what? I have the 100K right now. I have 100K lying around. Okay, Erwin, show me that 15% bot. Some of you can retire right now. $15,000 per month. By the way, that goes 15% on average, up to 40%, by the way, guys. So just throwing that out there. We have that product already here. So it's just going to be so good, guys. All right. So the next question I have, yes, I said that. Like who here wants to collapse the time and retire now so you never have to retire, right? Who here wants to retire now so you never have to retire? Guys, in the kingdom, you don't retire. Okay, let me give you guys a story. I'm observing my parents right now. My mom was an accountant, a senior accountant. My dad is an architect, and they're both retired. They're living their lives so full. Okay, my mom is now a senior pastor. She's so alive. She loves it. Okay, my dad is not a senior pastor. My dad loves planting. He loves agriculture. He loves his fruit trees. He loves his fruits and vegetables. He is more alive than ever before. Guys, if you had all the time, all the money in the world, all the time and all the money in the world, don't go religious on me, guys, and say, I'm going to preach the gospel, cast out demons, heal the sick, raise the dead. Don't do that, guys. Please don't do that. If you had all the time, all the money in the world, what do you see yourself? Third question for today. What do you see yourself doing every day for free where it's not work? Okay. Don't go religious and say, preach the gospel, pray for the sick. That's going to come. Whatever you're going to do, that's what Jesus told us to come. Like, preach the gospel, the good news of salvation, preach the kingdom, cast out demons, raise the dead, heal the sick. I'm talking about, do you? What is your heart's desire? Like, if I had all the time, all the money in the world, I'm going to cook. I'm gonna cook and cook and cook. That's all I love. If all I had time, money in the world, I'm gonna write books. I'm just gonna write books all the time, money in the world. I'm gonna create movies. If all I had the time, money in the world, I'm gonna make the KFC recipe or improve it. A KFC recipe where it's not gonna kill you. Killing foolish Christians. Have you guys heard of KFC? Killing foolish Christians. Have you guys heard of that? Steve's laughing. I love the smile, guys. What is it? There you go. Steve's straight up traveling. Take family to Disney. That's it. Like, guys, just be real. Right? Like, I want to travel. I want to see the world. I want to start a business. I want to start a church. If that's truly your desire, start a church. I want to help in human trafficking. I want to help with the orphans, right? Maybe it is really that one. If it's really that one, guys, don't give your pastor's answer. Okay, don't give your spiritual father, spiritual mother, right? I pray, Holy Spirit, right now, I pray, remind your people of dreams, of visions, of visitations, of callings, of purpose, and mantles right now that's been buried because of striving for money and worrying about money. Lord, right now, as we pretend money's not a thing, I pray for that to come out in their hearts, in their minds, a memory right now in Jesus' name that they will remember. Okay, guys, and eat ice cream, Denny. For me, I wanna pull people out of poverty. I want to pull people out of lack. I want to teach people cryptos and AI and take their mountain. Like, go all around the world and teach people crypto and AI and take their mountain. That's me. That's what I want to do. Okay, even coach Isaac, Coach John, put it in there what you guys want. So, guys, I'll get excited here. Denny, it's like, eat ice cream. Let's go. I want to have a children's facility in the Philippines. I'm assuming that's Philippines, to help orphans and street kids. Come on. Then travel, garden, contribute to causes that matter. Come on, let's go. Tim, build the kingdom through helping others learn how to build wealth. Let's go. Build churches. Let's go. Travel, make videos, and write books. Traveling, take family to Disney. Well, we were in Disneyland, right in front of it. Disneyland, Disney World in California, in Anaheim. So this is so good, guys. Caroline, Moet, so solve our housing crisis. Guys, this is why I do this. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm straight up tired. I'm tired. I'm like in the presence of the Lord. I drove from Sacramento to Redding right now. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I was dealing with sciatica pain and a little bit of I ruptured my Achilles tendon. But I'm here, guys. When you're in your thing, time doesn't matter. Like, I can do this all day, Captain America. I can do this all day. So I'm so happy and excited. I believe the church is lacking the skills to multiply. Okay? It is time for the body, the ecclesia, the Proverbs 31 church to learn to multiply, to learn how to steward God's wealth. Guys, people perish for lack of knowledge. And with that being said, hopefully that's my beautiful 21-minute introduction. I'm going to go to my Canva. What is this all about? Okay. In our level 3 trading class, a few things came up. I was just teaching. And I was like, this is nuts. Okay. Going to go a little bit fast-ish. Okay. All right. In our academy, in our crypto academy, we have investing, level 1, level 2, level 3 investors, level 1, level 2, level 3 traders. Okay. And we have a fully passive AI trading bot. In our level 3 trading class, I was teaching, and I was like, hey, we're anticipating Bitcoin to go up around 130K $130,000. We're not going to hit the 150K that Manuel Johnson is prophesying, not yet. And people are asking, Erwin, how do you come up with this? Okay, what makes our academy unique is we use kingdom principles, we use the prophetic, we use technical analysis, we use on-chain analytics, we use sentimental analysis. We put all of that together using artificial intelligence. Obviously, that's just a software. Holy Spirit teaches us, and we're sensing 130K, right? We're not going to hit the 150. And in fact, we've been bouncing. Okay, I think we were at 126. 126. We went back to 121, 120, and it's like higher highs, higher lows. We're not going straight to 150. And this is what we're sensing. At the same time, I mean, might as well go there. If you go to your search engine or your favorite AI tool and you type in Bitcoin rainbow chart, okay? This is a chart of Bitcoin since 2009 to whatever it is now. And you can see this 4-year cycle. I don't have enough time to teach that. It's basically higher highs, higher lows. But if you're to zoom in here, that's exactly what I'm going to do. This is when Bitcoin hit $20,000. I got in Bitcoin at $500. Guys, type in the chat, higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Okay, I'm just going to get that screenshot. Okay, higher highs and higher lows. And this is what's crazy. If you look at this higher highs, higher lows, this is second last crypto peak from $500 to $20,000 Bitcoin. Notice you can see here, went up right here, went back down, went up, went back down, went up, went back down, went up, went back down. So you're saying, Erwin, how can Bitcoin go 130 to $72,000? Guys, type in the chat, secret patterns. Secret patterns, secret patterns, secret patterns. Type that in the chat. Secret patterns. The Lord is showing us patterns, pattern recognition to see what he's done in the past of what's about to happen coming up. Okay? These things, this is what's called a drawdown. It's going to draw down from 130K to 72K. In fact, even when we hit 150K, it might go down to 130K. All right? When we hit $500,000, it might go down to 300,000. In fact, when we hit $1 million, it'll probably go down to 150. This is what's called a drawdown. And with that being said, okay, follow me. I was like, wow, this is amazing. 130 to 72,000. If you divide 130 to $72,000, that's 80%. Okay, who here is fine with, I don't mind making another 80% of something. Wave your hands at me. 80% was something. This is where it gets crazy ridiculous. Okay, type in the chat, wealth is built with leverage. Wealth is built with leverage. You cannot build through wealth, true wealth, without leverage. What does that mean? Yes, if you're able to save at 11 years old, buy from the dollar store, hand-me-downs, Goodwill, Salvation Army clothes, and buy noodles and save all your money. Yeah, you can be wealthy. You can be $1 million. But guys, you need that true leverage, right? Simply get Bitcoin. Literally, Bitcoin is going to be $1 million potentially 2026, next year. That's 13 times your money. You can simply keep getting Bitcoin 10 to 15 years. $100 right now will be $1 million, right? When Bitcoin hits $1 billion, that's called leverage. But right now, we discovered in the academy, we have leverage. Let me go a little bit of scripture. Okay, you're like, Erwin is borrowing kingdom. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT and talk about, anybody know the story of Elisha and that widow who was about to die? What did Elisha tell the widow? What did Elisha tell the widow? Okay, Elisha told, okay, type in the chat, guys, stay with me. What did Elisha tell the widow to do? Type in the chat, borrow, okay? Borrowing is leverage. We have the ability, let's read it. A little bit of Bible study, okay? Okay, now there cried a certain woman of the wives of the son of the prophets unto Elisha, saying, Thy servant husband is dead, King James. And thou knowest thy servant did fear the Lord, and the creditors come to take unto him my two sons to be bondmen. Who here is tired of the creditor? I'm sick and tired of these creditors. Sick and tired of the banks, the government taking my money, loving them and blessing them, guys. But they are more kingdom than we are. Woo! Can't believe I said that, Rose. The government and the banks are more kingdom than we are. They're putting the money to work. They're doing what you're supposed to be doing. They're buying cryptos. They're lending out money. They're buying businesses. They're starting businesses. Okay, there's no shame and blame, guys. Who's tired of the creditors? Okay, let me be the Elisha. My name's not Elisha. I'm Erwin. Okay. And Elisha said unto her, What shall I offer thee for thee? Tell thee, what is thou in the house? And he said, Thy hand has made these things save a pot of oil. Then he said, Go borrow thee vessels, borrow all these jars, borrow as much as you can. Okay, this is where we have the ability to borrow the exchanges money. Who here wants to have like 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times more investing in trading capital? Wave your hands at me. I don't mind having 2 times more or 5 times more, 10 times. We have the ability, okay, I don't know if I'm going to show that a little bit, to borrow from BitGet Crypto Exchange, from Pionex.com exchange, to have 2 times, 5 times, 10 times more. Okay, verse 4, and when thou art in, thou shalt shut the door upon thee and upon thy sons, and shall pour out in all those vessels, and thou shalt set aside that which is full. Guys, the Lord is calling certain people who will shut the door, who will not get shiny squirrel syndrome, who will not get distracted for a season, and learn this, use the crypto leverage to be financially free. Check this out. To be free, to set others free. Wow, wow, wow. Who here wants to be free to set others free? I'm talking about, obviously, in the financial context. Let's not spiritualize this. Who wants to be financially free to set other people financially free? Okay? So she went from him, shut the door, listen to the instructions, listen to the Spirit of the Lord, what he's saying. I apologize if I'm yelling. I'm very passionate. Who brought the vessels to her, and she poured out. And it came to pass when the vessels were full, okay, the oil stayed. Check this out. Then shall come and told the man of God, and he said, Go, sell the oil and pay the debt. Who here wants to be debt free? Wave your hands at me. Homes paid out, vehicles paid out, every creditor paid out, and overflowing wealth. Live out from the rest. Financial freedom. Guess what this lady's doing? Okay, now she's living her call. She's living her destiny. She's living her purpose. She's not worrying about money anymore. And that's what I'm doing here. So if you're saying, Erwin, borrowing and debt is not good, guys, borrowing is kingdom. Debt is kingdom. It's, guys, post in the chat. Debt. I'm hoping, sorry, I'm not pronouncing it right. DEBT, debt in wisdom, debt in wisdom. Okay, borrow in wisdom. Okay, borrow in wisdom. We're not going to go 100x leverage, 125x leverage, 500, 1,000. By the way, they're available. That's reckless borrowing. Today I'm just going to cover 2 times, 5 times, and maybe 10 times. Okay, don't get reckless with 25x, 50x, 100x and get liquidated. That's not what I'm teaching today. Okay, so let me come back here. So with that being said, you have 80%, but we have the ability to borrow 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, and all of a sudden our multipliers is 1.6x, 4 times multiplier, and 8 times multiplier. Who here doesn't mind making 8 times their money? Wave your hands at me. Money or crypto, 8 times more money in crypto. This is cool. Check this out, guys. Type in the chat. Kingdom compound. Woo! Kingdom compound. Guys, if we truly understand compounding, my goodness, we will be all over this. I got a prophetic word today. Man, all of the Bethel leaders prayed for me. I'm like so full. I just want to release. And the prayer was, I'm going to make this super simple. Compounding. Guys, this is it. Guys, draw near to God and he will draw near to you. Guys, compound. The prayers compound. The time you spent with the Lord compounds. The money you spend, no, guys, post in the chat. Seed versus bread. Seed versus bread. Stop eating your seeds. You got to sow that seed and let it compound. We eat too much of our seed, or we don't know what to do with the seed. And not in my watch today. So with that being said, now, guys, type in the chat. What comes down must come up. What comes down must come up. We know we're on our way to $150,000. We know we're on our way to $150,000. So what? Check it out. 126 Bitcoin crashes down to 120. What comes down must come up. 124 back there. And now we're back to 120. Guess where we're going to go after 120? Guys, type in the chat. We're going to go after 120. Back up to 130. Okay, what comes down must come up. Okay, so with that being said, compounding time. All of a sudden, Bitcoin, okay, from 72,000 is going to go $150,000. That's 2 times your money. Okay, and I said we have the ability to leverage, to multiply the 2 times, 2 times 2, 2 times 5, and 2 times 10. We have now the ability to go 4 times our money, 40 times our money, and 20 times my money. Who here is not like, see, who here is fine with, what the, my math's wrong here. What's going on here? 2 times 5, my bad, 10 times my money. Who here is okay with 10 times their money in a few months? Like, I don't mind 10 times my money. So check this out, guys. With low risk, borrowing money at 2 times X, okay? Now all of a sudden, okay, now you can make 6.4x. Who wants to take a low risk and 6 times their money? Wave your hands at me. I don't mind being low risk and take 6 times money. All right. Who here wants to take a medium risk? Am I doing this right? I think I did this wrong. 40x. This must be 40x. Who here wants to take a medium risk? I'm a medium risk taker. This is probably the majority of you. Who here wants to take a medium risk and 40 times their money? Wave your hands at me. Like, I don't mind. I'm a medium risk taker. I'm not a high risk. I don't want to be low risk. I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't mind 40x. Who here is my high risk taker? This is most of the males and some of the females. Who here wants, like, I'm game. I'll do high risk at 10% of my money. I'm not going to go reckless risk and put all my money in here. By the way, if you're taking notes on this strategy, we suggest only do 10%. Who here doesn't mind doing 10% of their cryptos and making 160x times? Wave your hands at me. I don't mind doing 100x. So this is crazy. And you're like, Erwin, this is foolish. This is dumb. You can't do this. Guys, type in the chat proof. 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 Okay, here's my proof, guys. We've done this in the academy. I've taken my students $10,000 Bitcoin to 100,000 times 100,000. What is that? That's 10x. Then I took my students from that profits to XRP from 50 cents to $2.50. What is that? I've already taken my students 50 times their money. And lastly, I took my students. Anybody got Zion Oil and Gas? Wave your hands at me. Anybody have Zion Gas? Anybody got Zion Oil and Gas at 3 cents? Thumbs up. Anybody I took my students Zion Oil Gas at 3 cents, and we cashed out at 24 cents, 8x. I took my students of 10x gain with Bitcoin, 5x gain of XRP, and 8x gain of Zion Oil and Gas. That's 10 times 5 times 8. I've taken my students to 400x. So if you're saying, Erwin, have you done this before? Yes, I have. Okay. Who wants more? Wave your hands at me. More. Where's my where's my D? He's like, who wants more? Guys, this is gonna be okay. Man, you guys know Forrest Frank? Have you guys heard of Forrest Frank? Anybody know Forrest Frank? You guys must have heard of Forrest Frank. Not really? Okay, search him out. Forrest Frank is bringing back hip hop and rap and that kind of style where we thought the enemy took it back. right? So these sometimes when you do this, you're like, hey, it's like we're thinking it's like a bad rep, but it's like, guys, it's okay for overflowing wealth. It's okay to be like this. Why, guys? Post in the chat. It's all his. It's all Jesus. All dance, all party, all music, all gestures is all Jesus. All the enemy can do is mess it up and copy it and mimic it and bootleg it. So, right, guys, I'm just getting excited. So, guys, it's like, this is okay. This is okay. Show me the money. It's okay, guys. Type in the chat. Show me the money. Show me the money. And you're saying that in a pure heart. There's no condemnation to them who's in Christ Jesus. You're saying that out of your pure heart. Lord, show me the money. Why? You're saying it because I want to be free so I can set others free. I'm tired of my creditors, Prophet Elisha. Show me the money. And this is hopefully what I'm about to do. And with that being said, here it is with XLM. With XLM, the same strategy, we're anticipating to hit XLM at 80 cents, potentially. Okay? XLM, Bitcoin at $130,000. Guys, type in the chat. Bitcoin 130K, XLM 80 cents. Okay? This is not financial advice, for educational purposes only. Okay? Even if it's not exactly at 80 cents, don't crucify me. I'm just saying this is what's possible. This is for education. Okay? It could be plus or minus like a baby, plus or minus 2-3 weeks coming out of a mother's womb. This could be 80 cents. This could be plus or minus 20 cents. This could be 60 cents. I could be wrong. It could be $1. Okay, we're at 40 cents XLM right now. Bitcoin at 130K, XLM could hit 80 cents. And now what? We're anticipating the drawdown. Guys, type in the chat. Bitcoin at 72K, 72,000, XLM at 9 cents. I believe, write this in your notes, 2024 lows. The Lord is going to give us 2024 crypto prices low. Who here wish they got the low prices of crypto prices in 2024 with Bitcoin at 72,000, 45 cents XRP, and 9 cents XLM, and even 3 cents Zion Oil and Gas? Who here wish they have another chance of getting 2024 lows? Wave your hands at me. Guys, he's giving us another chance. Are you excited, guys? Are you excited like me? Like, guys, another chance. It's for people who's going to steward this well, who's going to lock the door and listen to what the Spirit of God is saying right now in this call. Okay? And with that being said, when XLM hits 80 cents, and if it's going to go down to 9 cents, look at these prophetic numbers, guys. 8.88%. That's 8.88 times your money. Okay? Who wants to 8.88 times your money? This is crazy. Guys, if you don't even do leverage, you're like, I don't want to do leverage. I'm not ready yet. Maybe I'll do paper trading. Maybe I'll do demo trading, demo futures, leverage trading before I do this. Simply by 10%. Who here is okay to do this with 10% of their crypto capital? Wave your hands at me. Like, I don't mind doing this 10% of my crypto capital. Guys, with your 10% of your crypto capital, you're potentially doubling. Who here wants to double their crypto capital? Wave your hands at me. Like, I don't mind doubling my crypto capital just by 10% of this strategy. Okay, and of course, what I said here, you cannot produce wealth without leverage. This itself is already leverage, but with leverage, guys, type in the chat, kingdom leverage, kingdom leverage. Type in the chat, guys, kingdom leverage. Here it is. With 2x, which is considered low risk strategy, low risk, low gain, 5x, which is medium risk, medium gain strategy, and 10x, high risk, high gain strategies, that 8.88 times the money is all of a sudden 16x with a low risk strategy, 40x with your medium risk strategy, 80x with a high risk strategy. Guys, type in the chat, kingdom compound, kingdom compound, kingdom compound. So here it is, guys. The other way around, now that we write it down, we write it back up. 9 cents to $2. Guys, type in the chat, $150,000 Bitcoin, XLM, $2. Okay, and if you want XRP at $5, okay, $150,000 Bitcoin is $2, XLM is 45 cents XRP. Sorry, $5 XRP, my bad. Okay, when you compound that, now this from 9 cents to $2 is 22 times your money. When you multiply 8.88 to 2222, 200 almost. Let me what do you call that? Let me round up. Who here is okay with 200x your money? 200x your money. That's it, guys. You came in this call. You don't even need to do leverage. You don't even need to get the digital Palau, RNS.id. I'm like 200 times leverage. Let me help you out. You're like, most of you guys might be aiming for just $1 million. Online calculator. Okay, so if you have 200x leverage, 200x multiplier with no leverage. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 10 million. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. $1 million divide 200 times $5,000. Who here wants to experience turning $5,000 to $1 million? Wave your hands at me. This is crazy. This alone is no leverage. Okay. So for instance, you have $50,000 in cryptos. Some of you guys on this call have that. All you can do simply is, hey, you know what? I'm going to set aside $5,000. I'm going to simply, when XLM hits around 80 cents, I'm going to sell that $5,000 to XLM. And then I'm going to buy back in XLM when it hits 9 cents. You just made 8.88 times your money. And now that you have that XLM, you just wait. You just wait till XLM hits $2, and $2, which is 22 times, you're 8 times 22. Let me just do that on right now. 8.88 times 222.22. Yes, 197. Bam, you're $5,000 a million. Who here wants more? Who here wants to be not just a millionaire, not just a billionaire, not just a trillionaire, but a joint heir of God? Wave your hands at me. A joint heir. Who here wants overflowing wealth? A true joint heir. Okay. Mind you, be careful what you're asking for, because the Lord is entrusting you. To whom much is given, much is required. Like Peter Parker. This is where, guys, start thinking about, what am I going to do with all this wealth? Okay. So with that being said, this is nuts, guys. This is where our 17,000 times money came from. Okay, low risk. Okay, 16 times 22 with a 2x multiplier. This is nuts. This is just crazy kingdom numbers. 711 times multiplier with low risk strategy. With medium risk, where you're going to borrow 5 times your money, you're going to have 40 times 22 times 5. That's 4,440 times. And you're like, Erwin, where did you come up with the 17,000 medium? 17,706. There it is. High risk, 80 times your money. That's 8 times 10. Plus the 22 times the 10. Okay, let me do that. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake. 80, I have a calculator. 80 times 22.22 times 10 equals 17,776. Okay, I'm running up that 7. There it is. There it is. And if you're wondering, Herwin, have you done this before? If you just dialed in now, yes, I did with Bitcoin, 10 times Bitcoin, 5 times XRP, 8 times Zion Oil and Gas. I didn't do this crazy number. I didn't do 17,700 XX. The highest we've done is around 400x. Okay. Any questions? Any questions so far? Because I'm going to show you guys. This is a demo. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. It's going to be a little bit tricky because I'm going to have any questions? Any questions so far? Questions? Type in the chat. Coach Isaac, coaches, let me know if you're seeing any questions in here. Okay. Any questions? Was this anything unclear? Is this clear now? You're like, wow, this is nuts. Everyone's good? Type in 1 if you're good. Type in 2 if you're like, I'm like a little bit lost. What's going on here? It's okay. No shame, no blame, no condemnation here, guys. I'm so excited. Let's go with the practicals. How do we do this? Okay, Steve, what's your question? Just type in the chat, Steve, or turn on your camera. I don't know. I can see you there, Steve. You have a question. Steve, where are you? Steve. Where's Steve? Steve. Oh, there's Steve. Hey, Steve, go ahead. What's your question? You just typed in 2. I'm gonna drink my water. Or sorry, ask to unmute. I'll go ahead. Hey, Steve.
Well, I don't have a question. I'm just trying to figure this out. So I don't understand it completely.
No worries. That's the
fine.
next step. You mean like how do we do this, right? Like the actual practical, right?
Well, yes, like just what you described about
The leverage. Okay, no problem.
the calculator.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's fine.
All right. So
Thanks.
okay. So Steve, Tim, is the proposed drop from prophetic or curve AI? Both. It's a combination of everything, Tim. Okay. So the prophetic words confirmed by the technical analysis, confirmed with the on-chain analytics, confirmed by the sentimental analysis. Putting all of that. Okay. Let's go with the steps. So guys, Americans cannot do this. Okay. My students. All right. So if you guys go to the Minas.ai, okay, if you guys, I'm pretty sure everyone's registered to Minas.ai. Thank you, Coach Isaac. If you guys go to Minas.ai, I don't know if you guys read it here. All right. This is all my students are doing this, and most of my students are American. Okay. So number one, who here wants to turn $400? Who here wants to make $400 in 4 minutes? Wave your hands at me. $400 in 4 minutes. That's what I've done through leverage. Who here wants to double their money in 4 hours? Wave your hands at me. Okay, that's what I've done. I use 100x leverage. Who here wants in 1 day make $11,000? Wave your hands at me. Who here wants it? That's what I've done. How did I do this? With leverage. Okay, Aaron right here through leverage made 100. Who here wants to make 137 more XRP in just 1 hour? Okay, so that's what Aaron did. How did he do that? He borrowed 50 times more XRP. Okay, Caroline didn't even use leverage, and she turned $4 into $6 with zero leverage. Shelly, same thing with no leverage. Okay, my students, some are practicing with real money with no leverage yet, and some with leverage. Stuart already made 32% in 1 day, 27 because of leverage. Dennis, because of leverage, 20 times, meaning he has $1,000, but since he used 20x leverage and he borrowed from the exchange. Does this make sense, Steve? Right? In the exchange, you can borrow 20 times more of your money, Steve. And because of that, he was able to make 13%, $137. And he was making 25 per day, 750 profit in 30 days. Why? He's borrowing. Chris is a little bit of no leverage yet, but just trading. Brian, another one, Brian's in this call. I saw him earlier. 9 times he borrowed. Aaron again borrowed 10 times. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so that's the borrowing. You guys can watch the videos. It's better for me to show you this. Okay, all right. So how do you borrow? So for you guys to borrow, making this practical, this takes 2 weeks. We're gonna give this thing for you guys for free. If you go to rns.id, actually let me get my referral link so I can get rewarded a little bit of rewards. So give me a second. Let me get my rns.id referral link. Hopefully I can find it real quickly. Quick links or not. Sometimes I can't find it. You know what? Let me sign into my rns.id. Give me a second. Pause. Sign in. Continue. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just getting my referral link for my rns.id. So you need this. Oh, come on, not this. I do have my phone, YouTube apps. Give me a second, guys. If guys, type in the chat if you already have the digital Palau, which gives you access to BitGet and Pionex.com. Type in 1. If you don't have it, type in 2. Okay, type in 1 if you already have the digital Palau, which gives you access to BitGet and Pionex exchange, which allows you to leverage. If you don't, just type in 2 in the chat while I'm doing this right now. We're going practical now. 28, let's go. 28, let's go. Yes, it's me from Redding, California. All right, so, okay, for those that typed in 2, look at that, okay? There's a bunch of you guys that don't have this yet. This is it. That's why I'm here. I'm here to show like, wow, guys, this is amazing. This is nuts. Like, guys, people don't know this. They didn't know that you can actually have access to this. So there it is. Canadians, you don't need this. Okay. Any Canadians in the call, let me know. You don't need this. You can already do this with BitGet exchange. Okay. Coach Isaac, if you can get my BitGet referral link, that will be great. If you can get my BitGet referral. All right, so I sent you guys a link, on my notepad. Okay. All right, I sent you guys a link. Okay, for this costs $300. Okay, $250, not to me, but the country of Palau. Okay, Palau is a country northwest of Australia. It's one of the islands close to Philippines, close to Australia. They give you digital Palau, which gives you a special card so you can open a BitGet for futures trading. Okay, futures trading with the BitGet exchange. Let me get the QR codes for people, guys. For people watching in the replays, I don't know if anybody's in StreamYard. Isaac, if you can just tell them, show them the QR code for Minas.ai. Okay, so here's the QR code as well. Download. So guys, here it is. This guys, post in the chat. Seed produces after its kind. Seed after its kind. Seed after its kind. Seed after its kind. You're like, man, guys. Seed after its kind. What do I mean by this? I'm already hearing you guys. I don't have $300. I don't have $300. Guys, the reason why you're broke is you have to understand the law of sowing and reaping. If you want more time, sow time. If you want more money, sow money. I'm telling you, get the digital Palau. You're missing out. Since last year, my students had this, and they're benefiting like crazy. Free cryptos, leverage trading, grid bots, AI trading bots. It's going from 5 to 15% to 40%. Please don't do that, guys. I break off the poverty orphan spirit that doesn't say, I don't have the money. You will find the money in Jesus' name. Okay, so the digital Palau, get it. All the people that typed in two, you have to do this to get into the BitGet exchange to borrow. Okay, all right. So with that being said, after you fill that out, I don't have enough time to walk you to all that steps, all of the steps on how to do that. Get the expedited one. It costs $50 instead of you waiting 5 to 7 weeks. You'll wait only 2 weeks. You'll have this. Canadians, you don't need to do this. You have direct access to BitGet. And then the next step, thank you, Coach Isaac, is you have to sign up the BitGet. Okay, so unfortunately, I cannot do a demo of this one. It's similar to opening up a Coinbase account. You just fill that out and you're good. You're going to get the card and then you're good. Okay, so the next piece is the digital Palau. The BitGet exchange. This is the exchange where we're going to borrow. This is where you're going to leverage. So this might be a little bit issue. I'm going to dial in to my phone. So just in case I get, I just realized I had to go to my StreamYard on the phone, just in case. I'm going to log into my phone just in case. Coach Isaac, be ready because sometimes the VPN does go funky and it might kick me out. So unfortunately, guys, you have to use a virtual private network. After you get the digital Palau, you have to get the digital, you have to get the VPN. So after you get the Palau card, okay, let me show it to you guys so you guys can visualize it. Getting it ready in the mail. And okay, in the mail, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get your Palau card. Okay, not your USA driver's license. It's gonna be a Palau card, and using this Palau card will enable you access to this exchange. This, by the way, okay, it will give you. This is, I believe, number 5 best coin market cap. CoinMarketCap.com. All right, so it'll give you access to not the first one, not the second one, not the third one, not the fourth one, not the fifth one, the sixth one, the 6th best crypto exchange. Okay, Americans have no access to this. To give you access to this, you need to get the digital Palau. Okay, then you need the VPN. Okay, so the VPN is a virtual private network. It's called expressvpn.com, as we suggest. expressvpn.com. We're going practical now. Okay, expressvpn.com. You can use your Proton or your other ones as long as it's Mexico. Mexico, preferably Malaysia. Probably not Canada won't work, but you need to have it something close to Palau. So the VPN is Mexico. I think Canada won't work. Mexico should work, and then you're gonna use it your digital Palau. Okay, all right. Type in the one in the chat if you're following me so far. Okay, so we're going practicals now, right? Digital Palau, and then we're gonna go BitGet. Sorry, digital Palau. Then we have the VPN. Type in one in the chat. If you want me to repeat something, type in two. Okay, this is a workshop, a fast workshop. Okay, really, really fast workshop. We're getting access to that leverage. Okay, now all of a sudden we have 2 times our money, 5 times our money, and 10 times our money. Okay, that's what we're having here. Type in one in the chat if you're good. If you have a little bit of a question, if you want me to go over it again, type in two. So simply digital Palau first. Okay, the digital Palau first costs $250, $50 to expedite, which will give you access to in the mail. You'll get this in the mail, okay? And then using this card, just like Coinbase, because with your American IDs, you cannot sign into this, the BitGet. You need to use this, your digital Palau. But you can't even get to this page because it's going to say, hey, you're an American. You're not allowed to have access to this. You need to have a VPN. We suggest expressvpn.com. You have to buy this. I think it's a subscription, $10 or $15 per month. Okay, so money to make more money. No more of that poverty orphan stuff. And now you have to set this to potentially Mexico. Let me see if I can display it a little bit. Okay, you're going to set this up to, drum roll, where's my Mexico? Mexico. Okay, I don't know if it's going to pick it. Okay, there it is. Then you're going to set that up. You're going to see something like this. I don't have enough time to show you all of this. You're going to see this. Okay. Is it showing it? There it is. There it is. Like as if you're in Mexico. I don't have enough time to go over all of the BitGet stuff. Thank you, Coach Isaac. Sorry, my screen looks a little bit strange. I'm going to switch over. So Coach Isaac, just be ready. Hopefully I don't get dropped off. I'm going to switch over to Mexico right now. All right, you guys are all back. Good. I didn't lose you guys. All right. So now, okay. Let me fix this. 57 minutes, guys. This is it. Now you have access to BitGet, the BitGet exchange. I'm not going to go over you signing up for all of that. The majority of you guys don't even have this yet, the BitGet. So I'm just going to show you. This is like Coinbase. This is the BitGet exchange. Now you'll have access to this. Futures trading with leverage. Okay. Obviously, there's only so much I can do during this time, and we're taking some questions. So now with BitGet, check this out. First, I'm going to show you guys some proof what some futures trade I've done. I don't know if it's here on Pionex.com. It might be in the Pionex, right? So Pionex.com is another option. So once again, Canadians, you have access to the BitGet. Okay, let me see here. Order details, position history. Okay, maybe I have to go to Pionex. I'm going to go a little bit of Pionex to show you guys what this looks like some of the results, actual results of my leverage trades, okay? Obviously, I made some mistakes. So you don't need to make mistakes, and I can guide you through all of those mistakes, okay? I'm just logging into, I think I've done a lot of futures trading in, okay. So what is futures trading? Let me define futures trading. Okay, guys, type in the chat, buy low, sell high. Okay, buy low, sell high. Simple. You buy low, you buy Bitcoin at 120,000, and you sell high at 126,000. Okay, you just made 6,000, assuming you can afford the whole Bitcoin. Buy low, sell high. With leverage trading futures, you have the ability to, instead of it spot price, I don't want to go too technical. right? Like you don't need to understand a car. It just moves. It just works. You don't have to understand the bank. You don't have to go the Swift system and data banks and servers. You don't need to know. You know the bank works. With leverage trading, instead of spot price, it's a future price. It's contracts. And long story cut short, it allows you to borrow much more. Okay, so for instance, here is my Pionex.com. I'm just using this because I like it's cleaner. It's not overwhelming screen. So as you can see here, if I go no leverage, this is spot trading. Okay, so no leverage. Okay, turn off the comments on the right side. Go try, Zach. All right, so if I don't use no leverage, you can see here, no leverage, it's just 1x. If I say $100, okay, $100 is $100. Okay, so you can see here, okay, $100 is $100. Here's what's cool. Okay, around $100. I think they take $100. If I borrow, so here it is. With leverage trading, this is amazing. You can borrow 100 times. If I borrow 2 times, okay, I'm like, hey, I want to borrow from you exchange. I want to borrow 2 times. I want my $100 to be double. So now all of a sudden, okay, all of my money, all $100 of my money is now 200. Did I do that right? Maybe I should go buy available. Maybe it's better the other side. Maybe let me try here. Available. All right, let me switch to, maybe this is cleaner here. Sorry guys, I thought it was cleaner there. It's not as clean. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go back to BitGet. All right, so I just want to show you, now you're $100. Now you have $200 when you're doing leverage. So I just want to show you that. Okay, so let me just go to one of my $1,000 account, I believe. Okay, futures trading. Okay, so here it is. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Oh, I don't really care. So here it is. So this one has $1,000. Okay. You guys see here $1,000 around there plus 9, $1,000. And check this out, 20 times leverage, because right now this is set for 20 times. If I do the full $1,000, okay, I have, even though it costs $1,000, I have a position size of 0.1632 Bitcoin. Okay, so and if I go to my search bar here, BTC to USD, that's around $20,000. You see that? Did you guys see that? You're like, wow. Okay. In this account, I only have here. In this account, I only have around $1,000. Okay. See here. Follow me, guys. Well, because of leverage, I can borrow up to 20 times. I can't change this. It stays at 20. With that $1,000, I have now $20,000. And that's where you can see it here. Now you can see you have access to, with $1,000, you have access to 0.1632 Bitcoin, which is around 19,000 Bitcoin, almost 20,000. Does everybody understand that? Type one in the chat. Okay, IPH. Sounds like they're using my futures money to make a profit, and then they split the profit to me. Yes, IPH, that's kind of correct, where they don't mind lending you money, IPH, where, hey, you borrow money, because when you make money, you have to borrow, you have to do a fee. There's a fee, there's interest. I'm going to go a little bit on that one. I just want you guys to understand, how in the world are you borrowing 2 times more, 5 times more, 10 times more money? It's because the exchange is willing to lend you money for a fee with interest. Because if you make money, exactly what IPH is saying, when you make money, they make money. Is that clear? Type in 1 in chat, type in 2 if there's something else you want me to go over. Okay, so that's the screen. You're like, wow, right? I think Coinbase has this now. Hold on, Zach. Do you mind doing a chat GPT and just check if Coinbase has leverage trading now? Okay, everyone's following me here. Okay, Yelena, Dean, please turn on your cameras. Coach John, Coach Jim, Rocks, Mary Francis, guys. I'm probably gonna do this only one time. Like I'm not gonna keep doing this, guys. Like, yeah, it's better if you get advanced trading with Coinbase might have it. Okay, I don't know. Sooner or later, the Americans will have this. Probably 3, 6, 9 months from now, this gives us an advantage. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna go back to here to show you. That's it. That's all I'm gonna show you. Like, wow, you have right here. Actually, we can go here. You can see here your $100. Okay, if I go use my whole $100, I can buy this much Bitcoin. Okay, and if I go here, BTC to USD, okay, that's around $200 worth of Bitcoin. Okay, and vice versa. If I say, hey, I want to borrow up to 5 times, okay, 5 times borrowing money, all of a sudden that $100 controls this much Bitcoin, 0.0038 Bitcoin, and in this case, that's around $500, and vice versa. If I borrow up to 10 times, okay, we're not going reckless borrowing. That's gambling. That's not kingdom. Not going all in. 10 times more, okay, my $100 is going to produce 0.0076 Bitcoin, and there it is. Now I control up to almost $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Okay, everyone understands that. All right, so with that being said, this is amazing, guys. 17,000 x7 multiplier, same thing. Now check this out. If I switch this to XLM, okay, right? So obviously there's the steps. There's the BitGet. You go to futures. We use the USDTM futures. We go to XLM. There it is. There's the XLM. I just realized, who here wants a third compound? Rose, this is crazy. Who here wants a third compound? This is crazy. I just realized this. We're on our way to 80 cents. I was like, this is triple compounding. So this means, wow, this is nuts. We can go, check this out, guys. Okay, back to the calculator. We can go, since we're anticipating XLM to hit, okay, what is now XLM to USD? XLM's now 38 cents. Okay, XLM's 38 cents. 38 cents. Okay, 80 cents divide 0.38 cents. Wow, who here wants to make 2 times your money? This is nuts. Like, wow, you buy XLM now 2 times, and now with leverage, instead of 2 times, I'm gonna make 2 times with XLM. You can make 4 times, 2 times 5, 10 times, and 2 times 10, 20 times. Who here doesn't mind making 10 times their XLM with leverage? So this is cool. So with that being said, check this out. Okay. Okay. I just realized I do need to make. I do need to make. Okay, I have to show it here instead. I have to show it here because not BitGet, because I don't have enough time to make here for the money. Yeah, I don't have enough time to do that. I'm just gonna. Yeah, actually, I think I do have time. Okay, I'll keep it on BitGet, guys. I don't confuse you guys. All right, so I'm gonna go back to BitGet. Hopefully, I don't get disconnected. I just need to create a sub account. So best practice. This is what Teaching the Academy, guys. Sub accounts, multiple accounts, because you don't want it to mix and match. Because we have AI trading bots that are happening around on the side here. Let me see here. Let me switch account. Okay, 1, 2, maybe this one. Hopefully. Let me see. Hopefully, so this one. Assets. Okay. Hopefully, this one is okay. Okay, maybe this one. All right. So futures. Okay, here's the futures. What are we gonna do? We switch this to XLM. Okay, BTC USDT. We have to click around here. This is what we're gonna show you right now. XLM USDT, 37 cents. I have 459 here. Okay, if I don't do leverage, I go no leverage, 1x. Okay, we'll teach you guys isolated for now. Isolated 1x leverage, meaning, hey, I don't want no leverage. What is it with one XLM? 1 XLM costs you $37, 37 cents. Oops. 1 XLM, 37 cents. And this is what's crazy. With futures trading, I'm going to buy, okay, instead of just buying 1 XLM with no leverage, with futures trading, I'm like, hey, I I want to borrow from you exchange with 2x. There it is. And now when I buy one XLM, okay, with 2 XLM, I want 2 XLM, check that out. There it is, around 37 cents. Does that make sense? Let me make this bigger. Is it showing? Did I just destroy it? Yeah, there it is, nice and big. So here it is, okay? With 2 times leverage, 37 cents. I mean, and then I'm going to buy 2 XLM, but it only cost me around 37 cents. Okay, vice versa. I want to borrow from you in exchange. I want to buy 5 more XLM, and then there it is. If I'm going to buy 5 XLM, it only cost me around 37 cents. You see how there's a little bit, sorry guys, let's remember here. It's like, wow, all of a sudden, it's like, wow, like it costs 30, it's supposed to be 37.693 cents. There's the extra fee. Okay, where's IPH? This is how they exchange money. At least it charges fee and it has interest. It's like from a bank. You're borrowing a loan from a bank. You're borrowing from the exchange, and that's why there's a fee. That's why instead of 37.67, there's a little bit of fee, and vice versa. If I borrow 10 times more, I'm like, hey, I want to buy 10 XLM, but I'm going to borrow 10 times from you. Wow. You're like, wow, it only costs you 38 cents to buy 10 XLM. And what's the point? Do you guys see this now? Okay. You're like, hey, I bought 10 XLM for 38 cents. You have 10 XLM. And now what? When XLM hits 80 cents and you have 10 of them, all right, we're going to go back to here, online notepad. Okay. You just bought, okay. I'm going to go in caps, guys. On size. You bought 10 XLM for 38 cents. Okay. You guys understand that? Using leverage. XLM. Using leverage, the exchange money. Everyone understands that? Type in the chat 1. Type in the chat 1 or thumbs up. You guys borrowed that? Like, wow, you bought 10 XLM just by 38 cents because you're using leverage. Okay? And check this out. When XLM doubles to around 80 cents, your 10 XLM is what? 10 times 80 cents. Okay? 80 cents. 10 times 80 cents equals what? What's 10 times 80 cents, guys? Okay, I see your question, IPH. So 10 XLM. Where's my calculator? Calculator, where are you? Okay. 10 cents, $8. Thank you, WM. This is nuts. Who here wants to turn 38 cents to $8? Wave your hands at me. I can't believe your cameras are still not on, guys. Only half of you guys are like, guys, please don't let me, the parable of the Minas, how there's only 20% that's going to pick this up. I pray and cancel that right now, guys. 33. Don't be a statistics. I want more than 6 people to get this. I want all 33 of you guys to get this. This is nuts. This is it. And all you have to do is simply, I'll show you that. Okay. Obviously, I'll do a little bit of chart reading. Okay. Because I'm like, hey, is this a good time to buy? Let me show you guys that. Okay. Is this a good time to buy XLM? Let's do this for real. For real, for real, for real. All right. So I'm going to buy 10 XLM. Liquidation price is 34 cents. Okay. I do want to explain liquidation price. Okay. So there is this thing called liquidation price. This is why no one does leverage trading, because you can lose all your money. Okay, so first things first, I would drop 10x leverage to maybe 5. Okay, 5. Actually, let me go with 2x. If you're gonna do this for the first time ever in your whole life, I would suggest 2x to practice. All right, I'm gonna buy 2 XLM for 38 cents, and check this out. There's this thing called liquidation price. This, guys, post in the chat. Liquidation price equals, you can just type in LP equals exchange insurance. Okay, because if we all 33 of us borrow from the exchange and we're all wrong, price is going down, the exchange is going to go bankrupt, right? And that's why this liquidation price is the price the exchange sets to protect itself. Does that make sense? Okay, so this liquidation price of 19 cents means, hey, exchange, I want to borrow 2 times my money. I want to buy 2 XLM for 38 cents. And then the exchange says, hey, Steve, you're going to borrow from us. If XLM hits 19 cents, I apologize, Steve. I have to your initial investment. In this case, that 38 cents. Does that make sense, Steve? This is where, hey, if you borrow 2 times, if XLM hits 19 cents, I'm unfortunately, to protect ourselves, we're going to have to take your full capital, okay? And vice versa, if you borrow 5 times, the liquidation, okay, I'm going to borrow 5 XLM, costs 38 cents. The liquidation price is 30 cents. Meaning if XLM hits 30 cents, they will take your capital, and vice versa, 10x, okay, 10 times. If XLM hits 34 cents, they're going to liquidate you and take your money, okay? So right now, we're all going to go 2x, okay? We're going to go 2x. I'm assuming most of you guys, for now, so for my students, are doing this for the first time. You're going to buy 2 XLM for the price of 38 cents. You can get liquidated at 19 cents. Let's look at the charts. I'm going to go to Trading View. Okay, I'm going to look at XLM. This is what we teach in the academy in our level 3. A little bit of charting. We're going to go to BitGet, XLM. Okay, we're going to look at XLM's price. Okay, we're like, hey, will XLM hit 19 cents? All right, so we look at XLM like, hey, let's look at XLM for the last 3 months. When's the last time it hit? When's the last time it hit 19 cents? And there it is, right? 19 cents. My goodness, like we've never hit 19 cents. Like this is crazy for a while. The last time it hit 19 cents, whoop, geez, look at that. The last time it hit 19 cents was April 7th. Okay, there it is. Let me clear all of this. Clear. All right, so XLM was hit 19 cents. Sorry, guys. I'm just showing you guys. This is it right there. Look at that. 19, what is that? 19.023 cents. 19.993. Wow, look at that. The last time XLM hit 19.02 cents was last year, November 19th. This is low risk. Guys, type in the chat. Kingdom is a kingdom of risk. Type in the chat, guys. Kingdom is the kingdom of risk. Just like you pray for the sick, you cast out demons, you preach the gospel of salvation, you preach the gospel of the kingdom. Guys, if you do not take risk, you'll never see fruit. If you never invested in cryptos, if you never came in this class and this workshop, I apologize, you'll never see fruit. Guys, so this is the low risk. XLM, there's a very high probability that XLM will not hit 19 cents, that you won't lose your money. And that's why I'm confident. I'm even going to ring this in. There it is. And I'm done. I'm going to go open long 2 XLM. This is it. That's how simple this is. Oh, wait. I apologize. This has an AI bot, so I can't touch this. Let me see. Isolated. CRV. PNB. I have some open orders here. Wow. Okay, that's fine. All right, so in this case, here's my XLM. I'm going to buy 2 XLM for 19 cents, and as simple as this. Open long, click it. You're going to buy 37 the price with market price of XLM. Market price of XLM. I'm gonna buy 2 XLM at the market price. It's gonna cost me 38 cents. The liquidation is 1903. I'm gonna open long, 37 cents XLM. Liquidation price at 19. Confirm. Bam. That's it. I have order values minimum. Oh, okay. So there's a minimum. All right. I'm gonna buy 10 XLM. I'm gonna buy 20 XLM. So I'm gonna buy 20 XLM. Okay, 20 XLM. Supposed to cost, drum roll, around $7.54 to buy 20 XLM. But since I'm using 2x leverage, it's instead of it costing me around $8, it'll only cost me around $3.80. Sorry, that's not that big. Let me make this big. All right. So instead of it costing $8, it's going to cost me around $3.82. And all I do is, that's it. I just go open long. I'm going to buy the market price of XLM, which is around 37.8 cents, 20 XLM. Okay, I'm going to have 20 XLM. It's just going to cost me around $3, around $4, not $8. If XLM hits 19 cents, they will take my $3. Okay, and I'm like, that's low risk. I look here, I'm like, man, that's all the way here. That's as it happens in November. That's low risk, low gain. And then with that being said, simply click on confirm. There it is. I have 20 XLM. There it is. I have 20 XLM that cost me around $3. And that's it. All I have to do is wait till XLM hits double, around 80 cents or so, around there, and sell it. And I was like, wow, this is nuts. Okay, go ahead, Brian. Has to unmute.
Are you going to set a sell limit order?
Right now, I'm targeting Bitcoin at $130,000. So the moment it hits 130, okay, Bitcoin hits 130,000. Brian, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the chart. Okay, I'm gonna look at XLM's chart and say, okay, if Bitcoin's 130, where is XLM? Is it at 50, 55? It could be at 63 cents. XLM could be 63 cents. This is where I'm gonna pray. Most likely, I'm gonna have 8 exit points. Right? If we're at 63 cents, I might have an exit points. A little bit of Chat GPT. I'll probably go chat.com.
Because I heard.
Yeah, go ahead.
I heard it could go to 80 cents, but alarm bells would start going off at around 67 cents.
Around how much?
80 cents.
Around 80 cents.
But alarm bells would start going off at 67 cents.
Correct. So 63 to 80 cents. Give me 8 price points in those range. I would start with this. I always say you're not trying to time the full 80 cents. That's just greediness. After doing this since 2014, I would go with 8 price points. I would go at 63, 12.5% there, 65, 67, 69. So if I don't hit all the way here, what if it just hits here, right? Right? It would be nice if I hit this, I hit this, I hit this, I hit this, I hit this. If I hit this, that's nice. But what if it just goes all the way here, right? So I would go with 8 price points, Brian. Does that make sense, Brian?
Yes.
Okay, so profit is profit, guys. Guys, type in the chat. Profit is profit. You're already almost 2xing, and now you have 2x leverage, and now you can potentially go 4x. Okay. What we're learning is doing this in wisdom. Yeah. So, okay, Rich, you're loving this. Amazing. Canada, Preston, Toys for Fun, BitGet. Okay. We have a lot of Canadians in the academy. Does that answer your question, Brian? Thank you for your pointers there. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Any more questions, guys? I think I'm done. I am actually done. Mary Francis, Coinbase will allow Americans to have leverage account. 10x is the maximum leverage. Amazing. Will prevent them from having to tell the IRS the foreign funds. So that's cool. So Coinbase, there you go. So Coinbase, you can actually do this in Coinbase. But Mary, I think let's go here. Browse the internet. Does Coinbase allow leverage only in BTC or ETH or XLM? Because we want XLM, right? I believe this is only Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's check it out. Look at that. So only Bitcoin and Ethereum. So guys, while you guys are waiting for your digital Palau, you can do this with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And look at that. The US is protecting the American people, giving you guys up to just 10x leverage, which I like. I really like 10x. That's high risk. You got to know what you're doing. But look at that. Some people can go up to 20x. But guys, with BitGet, I've done it. I've done 100x. I've done up to 100x. I don't suggest you do that until you know what you're doing. XLM can go up to 75x. Guys, this scale. Oh, sorry, Brian. I'm just you. Bless you. This scale can go a long, long way. Okay. Any questions, guys? Type in the chat. Are you good, Caroline? Around I think $2. Around $2, Caroline. Okay. The 150K, 130K Bitcoin is $5 XRP. Okay, everyone's getting this one. I'm already tailing off. I'm just here for some questions. Let me know with some questions. I know you guys have a lot of questions. So, Sergey, is there an option for cancel your long short? Yes, of course, Sergey. You can simply you can take profits right now. You can close this, do all sort of stuff. So Sergey, you can close this. I can close this now. Right now, obviously, I'm going to lose some money there. Okay, go ahead, Kathy. Ask to unmute.
Yes, hi. What group are you gonna post the replay, please? And can it be reposted tonight?
This is already live in YouTube. This recording will probably stay till Sunday for non-members. Kathy, expect this everywhere, in the emails and in all the groups.
Oh.
Okay. This will be
okay.
in all
The
groups.
replay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Brian, is this another question?
Yes, if you want to set multiple sell limit orders, can you do that from just one? So you leveraged.
Yeah. So we're going deeper now. This is now. I think your question is, can you
divide it?
Profit? Yes. So right here, there it is. Okay. So there's this thing called take profit partial position.
I see.
Yeah, so you can do that. So you can go partial position, and then there it is, the positions that you're gonna take profit. There it is. Now you can take certain price and certain how much
percentage
you take and percentage. Correct. Okay. This is where now I'm gonna go to the part where where Academy comes in from. Okay, Brian. So yes, it's here. I'm not gonna show you how to do it here. I mean, you can kind of see it here. There's the trigger price. Okay, this is the trigger price. Okay, there's the price, and then there's the amount. So, for instance, I mean, I guess might as well show it here because of you guys. So you can see here. Did I do it earlier? I think I did it earlier. All right. For instance, I said around 63 cents. Price points generation. Okay, around 63 cents. So in this case, hey, around 63 cents. Okay, you can literally type it in. Around 63 cents, take around 12.5%. Around there, 12.5, 2 XLM. And then there it is. Confirm that. And I'm going to pull out that. There it is. Okay? All right, guys. Any more questions? I know you guys have a lot of questions. So how long have we been on? An hour and 30. So I got to excuse my team because my team needs to rest. So, guys, with that being said, I'd love to invite you guys. Do you guys want more? Do you guys more hand holding step by step? Anybody wants that? Like who here wants? Type in the chat. Who's very interested in doing this? Who here wants to collapse the time, and doing this and more help? Okay, IPH minting the digital Palau. Which watch do you use? No, don't do that. IPH. You're just getting the digital Palau card. A lot of people get confused in this one. So, IPH. Let me go there. Got the VPN. Hopefully you did. All right, so IPH, you're not getting the minting. You're not doing that. You're going ID. You're not doing that. So a lot of people make that mistakes. Okay. You're just getting the Palau ID, minting it. Okay. All right. So sure. When do we use the AI bot? So we already have an AI bot. Okay. I wanted you guys to do your calculations. I've already said this. We have a bot that's 26. 15%. So meaning with $26,000, you can do $1,000 per week. We have that bot. So let me display that. I should be displaying that. Share this instead. So with that being said, guys, let me show you guys. Okay, a little bit of if you guys want help, a little bit more. Sounds like you guys where is AI and all of this. So Lucia, let me show you guys. All right, so we have a program. Okay, we have a coaching program. We have a trading program. So for the first time ever, usually I don't do this. I don't open up the level 3 until you do the level 1 trading and the level 2. Then you're up for the level 3. But I sense the Lord wants certain people to know this and figure this out now. We've been preparing for this. So for the first time ever, we're going to open this up to members and non-members to expedite the process. Okay, so with that being said, we already have the blueprint. Okay, so in Prophet Manuel Johnson and Kat Kerr's event in Minnesota, thank you, Jason, for inviting me there. They were praying for witty ideas, and the Lord gave me a framework so that we don't get liquidated. So we do leverage trading safely. I will never ever touch leverage trading because I knew my baby boomers and my Gen Xers, this is high risk, high gain, until the Lord showed me this framework to do this safely. Okay. So that April, that's where it all started. The $400 in 4 minutes, the double the money in 4 hours, in the $11,000 in 1 day. Not with its risk and losses. Okay, so that's why I teach this in a more safest way. Okay, so with that being said, for the first time ever, we're opening up our level 3 crypto AI leverage trading program without you having to do the level 1 and level 2, where we'll give you the safe leverage blueprint. This is our how to use leverage intelligently and safely, the 2x, 5x, 10x, and more, with so many examples, and then compounding, and how to use AI to remove the emotion and over trading. Okay, so the outcome of this is to understand leverage like a professional investor, not a gambler. Okay, this is a value of 1997 value. The digital payout. A lot of people have issues with this, right? IPH is thinking has to mint. No. We already figured this out step by step, instruction video, step by step. Numerous members that we've already given them access, a 1997 value for the digital payout, RNS ID access, the step by step, how to get the BitGet and Pionex, the KYC, and all of that to have full access to crypto trading beyond Coinbase's 10x. Okay, some of our members are doing 25x, 30x, 40x, 50x. Some of them are doing 100x. Okay, you start with 2, then the 3, then the 5. Okay, you want to do this, especially if you want to do more than the 10%. Okay, because you don't want to put everything in Coinbase. Guys, type in the chat. Only leave in the exchange what you're willing to lose. So in this case, do not do 100% in Coinbase. You might want to do 10% in Coinbase, 10% in BitGet, and then 10% in Pionex.com. So that's a value of 1997. And then now we have workshop. Okay, we have an upcoming conference, November 20, 21, 22. I'm going to put a special time. I'm going to be behind your shoulders, right? People from Hawaii and New Mexico already flew in to Toronto. It cost them $2,500. We're going to throw that in. This is a value of 997 hands-on session in our conference. The workshop's going to be baked in it. The walkthrough, I'm behind there. I'm be like, hey, don't click on that. Click on that. Done for you doing it. Position sizing templates from conservative to aggressive setup, security and portfolio protection, best practice, confident execution to no tech overwhelm. And here's another one. People were asking, where's the AI into this? We designed an AI GPT, an AI Signal Market Compass GPT. This is our AI co-pilot for identifying, timing, and validating trades, automated risk-graded alerts, the 2x, 5x, 10x, the real-time market sentiment scanning, explanation of every signal so you learn while you earn. Let's go. The outcome for this is to trade with calm precision and let AI do the heavy lifting. And then lastly, guys, type in the chat. You're the average of so not that one yet. Type in the chat. I need Kingdom mentors. Okay, domain specific mentors, guys. I myself have coaches in trading, in cryptos, in wealth, in the spiritual side. Guys, never stop taking risk and never stop learning. Okay, so this compound growth and coaching system valued at 1497, weekly live coaching, guys, where we fine tune your trades and compound your gains safely. Okay, so this weekly. Okay, personalized feedback on your trading performance, compounding strategies that fit your stages of life, small group accountability for confidence, control, and measurable results every week. And I have a few bonuses, guys, to throw in there. I just worked on this. I just realized a tracker and a journal is very important. So an AI trade journal wealth tracker valued at 497. We built it in a Google Sheet already to track your performance, leverage uses, and compound growth. See your progress and results at a glance. No guesswork. We're working on this one, a market sentiment radar, so an AI scanner that's scanning on-chain analytics, institutional order flow. We have BlackRock's wallet, so we'll know that this is the top. This is the top, and we're gonna expect a dump, and vice versa. We know this is the bottom. We're gonna expect a rise. People are gonna buy in. Okay, so with on-chain analytics and sentiment analysts, we're working on this market scanner that's gonna be live. That's not like last year's AI. No, this is live and an ongoing upgrades, momentum shifts before the news breaks. This is to trade alongside smart money, not behind it. And lastly, you can type this in your chat, guys. I'm the average of the 5 people I hang out with. Average of 5. Type in the chat. Average of 5. Okay, this is our bonus number 3, private leverage investor circle, valued at 1497. A community of mature, like-minded investors, traders who value safety and strategic growth. You guys saw some of the names that came out. Monthly roundtables, exclusive strategy calls, peer collaboration with hype. Okay, so there it is, guys. First time ever, a total value of 10,976. Wow, that to become financially free is not bad. Right now, we're offering it in Minas.ai AIM for the first time ever, guys. I'm opening this up for 555 monthly subscription. Okay, usually I do 6K, $6,000. People have paid for this between $6,000 to $10,000. I'm opening up for 555. Look, 555, the number 555. If I go there right now, 555. So all the details are there. Oops. Minas.ai. AIM. Okay, so type in Minas.ai /AIM. Coach Isaac, I don't know if you can put that ticker in there. Okay, I think I can put out. Okay, ticker as well. Oops. AIM. So there it is. And then put the QR code as well. Okay, there's a QR code. There's a ticker here. So guys, this is it. First time ever. 555 per month. If you do the paid in full, never done before, we will throw in the AI trading bot. Okay, so the fully passive AI trading bot. This thing can do 5 to 15% to 30%. This is crazy. Since 2022, you can watch my other recordings, guys. Since 2022, this has generated $63 million. This is nuts. So if you do the math, $26,000 at 15% is $1,000 a week. That's crazy. Okay, so if you do the paid in full, I will give you our fully passive AI bot training. Set it, forget it. Set you up in like 15 minutes, literally. We say 48 hours because of scheduling reasons, and give you our level 1 investing class, so a 3-for-1 special. Okay, so that's the 12 special. So the level 3 paid in full 6,000 is a 3-for-1 special. You get our level 3 AI trading. You get our AI passive trading, fully passive AI trading bot, and you get our level 1 investing. Okay, and then for some of you guys, some of the members that doesn't have this, that wants an upgrade, like you already have the fully passive AI bot, and you already have the investing class, and add-on 555 subscription per month. Okay, subscription per month. Any questions? All right, so all of them there, guys. any questions we have in here. Type in the chat. I think I'm done, guys. Sorry, my team has to get going soon. Any questions in here? Must leave. No problem. Only leave in exchange what you're going to lose. When do we use the AI? So Lochi, there's AI pieces in here. So this goes hand in hand. This was specifically focused on producing, like being retired right now, Luchi. Does that make sense? So this is where, if you do the math, if you go backwards, let's say you just want, let's say you just want 10, you just want, I'm just want to make the $26,000, right? So right now, sorry guys, my internet's a little bit slow. Okay, so for instance, you want to make the 26K, okay, $26,000 with our 15% AI trading bot. That's $1,000 a week. Okay, a week, 4,000 a month. Okay, let's just say you want that 26K. With this strategy that we're sharing here, okay, back to this. All right, so we said medium risk. We want you guys medium risk, not the low risk, not the high risk, unless you want to. Literally 4,000 times, 4,044 tax multiplier. So all you need, Luchi, okay, so I want 26K. 26,000 divided by 444. Let me get my trusty calculator. $26,000 divided by 444. This is nuts. $5. Like what? $5 to make 1,000 a week with this strategy. You're like, what? Yep. Yeah, no, this is too crazy. This is crazy. That's why I'm sharing this. Like, I've never done this. I don't do these workshops for free. Like, the last one I did was 2,500. I couldn't hold in. I found some of you guys that needs to retire now. Okay, hopefully we do that math right. Oops, I lost it. Okay, so once again, 26,000 times 15%. Okay, that's 26. 1, 2, 3 times 15%. Oops, my bad. It's around 3,900. Okay, around 4,000. 4,000. And then you're like, wait a minute. We have a 444x strategy with $26,000 divided 44x equals. And if we're wrong, it's like, oh, okay, let's do that math again. $26,000 divided by 444. This is crazy. $5.85 to do this. Now you, Luchi, you're like, hey, can I just do this myself? Yeah, you can. I've shown you enough that you can do this yourself. You can chat GPT this. Guys, Timothy could have done it by himself. He probably won't be the greatest apostle, the greatest church in this without Paul. The disciples could have probably done it themselves, right? But with Jesus, in 3 years, sped up. Jesus, 32 years of his life, his ceiling, all the disciples got because they stayed with him. Okay, guys, type in the chat. Kingdom is family. Kingdom is family. If you don't have one, if you don't find your people, Chris Dawson says it this way: find your people, find your destiny. Okay, I'm not saying be a crypto trader for the rest of your life. It's for a season, right? I was there. I had my basketball family, did basketball. I did my worship family, did my praise and worship. I'm a worship leader or ex-worship leader, ex-music director. I did my pastoring days, and now I'm my entrepreneur days. And now I'm in my king days, right? I guess they prophesied me king of cryptos, king of AI. They repeated it sometime today. And I'm like, okay, let me hang out with kings. So what's that point? Okay. Guys, don't miss out on this opportunity. This is only till Sunday, guys, till Sunday, where we're opening up for the first time ever. Kings. Who here senses they're a king and a queen? Like, I'm a king and a queen. I'm a Joseph. I'm a Daniel. Wave your hands at me. I'm a king and queen. Guys, Joseph was able to be the second in command because he positioned himself. He could have talked to the Joes and the Janes and all those other people in jail there. Why did he choose to talk to the baker and the cupbearer? He chose to hang out with royalty. Guys, type in the chat. Type in the chat. I am royalty. I am royalty. You can't be royalty if you're not hanging out with royalty. When I say that, I'm not saying I'm being prideful saying Minas Academy is royalty. It is. But I'm not saying, what I'm saying is, you want to do trading, you want to do leverage trading, hang out with people who's been doing it, right? Why? Eventually you will become one. Okay? So we practice with demo trading if you want, or we practice very small amount. You guys saw that, 17 cents. We practice with 2x leverage. We protect you so you don't get liquidated. I didn't talk about take profit and stop loss. There it is, guys. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. So Caroline, where does the 44x multiplier comes? Caroline, watch the replay. I'm not sure if you were here since the starting. All right. It's XLM. Once again, XLM, 80 cents down to 9 cents is 8 times. With the medium risk strategy, 5x, that's 8 times 5 is 40x, Caroline. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. But then the other way around, from 9 cents to $2, that's 22x, plus the 5x leverage, that's 40 times 22 times 5 is 4,440x, Caroline. Okay? Guys, you have to see the vision. You have to zoom out. Okay, if you look at the charts, my goodness, if we caught $100,000 to the 126, my goodness, that's 26%. But with leverage, it's like, wow, it can get multiplied like crazy. If we caught XRP, I didn't even use XRP leverage. I caught XRP at 5 cents to $2.50. I didn't know the leverage yet. I didn't want to touch it. I knew of it, and I knew people were losing money left, right, and center because they didn't know what they're doing, because they were taking crazy risk. And then I realized when the Lord showed me this, I believe it was May, with Prophet Katker and Prophet Manuel Johnson, the Lord showed me a picture how to do leverage safely, properly, the right way, the kingdom way. And I was like, wow, we can do this. Okay, I've done this. Okay, who will join me to do this? Okay, I'm not even telling you guys to do this, because this requires timing and a lot of faith. I'm just inviting you guys to do the 4000X or even the 711X. You want to be safe. Some of you guys will do the 711X. By the way, let's do the math. With the 711X, okay, $26,000 divided 711 equals $26,000 divided 711. This is just silly money, guys. 36 bucks. All I'm asking you guys is learn this skill that you can use again and again and again. Guess what? When Bitcoin hits 150, there's a good chance it might do a drawdown to 130. And there's a good chance Bitcoin's going to go 150 to $200,000. Guess what? When Bitcoin hits $1 million, there's probably be a drawdown all the way to 100,000. And guess what? Bitcoin's going to go from 100,000 to 1 million. Guys, this skill that you're about to learn, I have no idea why I'm charging this for $6,000. This would be a $50,000 program. The King's generous, so I'll be generous. This skill, once you master this skill of leverage trading, I'm not talking about reckless leverage trading and you give up, you're like, oh, I want to get liquidated, I want my refund back. You have a little bit of scar tissue there. Guys, can turn you not just a millionaire, not just a billionaire, not just a trillionaire, but a joint heir. Okay. Any questions, guys? Steve, how do I upgrade from my current membership? Minas.ca, or I also have my Slack in here. If you have any questions, you can go to minasacademyquestions.com. So 2 things. Either you fill out the questionnaire. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. If you fill out that questionnaire, Steve, you can put it there. Any more questions, guys? Thank you. My team's still here. I want to give them a rest. I see some questions. Sarah, $5 per week would be a subscription. No. Sarah. All you need is $5.85 with the strategy I'm gonna teach you to make $1,000 a week. That's crazy. This is crazy. That's crazy. Let's go even lesser leverage. Let's go with $26,000. Let's get everybody doing low risk. Okay, let's go low risk. We don't want to go. You know what? Let's get everyone low risk. Let's just go low risk. 711x. Let's go with this instead. 711x. Actually, that was the low risk. My bad. Yeah, $36. I already did it. $36. Sarah, all you need is $36. Okay, $36 with our 711x. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. Is that right? Yes. Is that right? $36 with our 711x strategy that we will teach you weekly. Okay, you're gonna turn $36 times 711 equals $36 times 711 is around $26,000. You're gonna turn your $36 to around $26K, giving you $1,000 a week with our 15% fully passive AI trading bot. You're like, hey, Erwin, I want $2,000 a week. Sure, you want $2,000 a week? All you need to do is, 36 times 2. Let's just go with, I don't know, what's that? 36 times 2. 36 times 2. All right, $72. Now you can just do this with $72. You want $10,000 a week. Okay? All right, $10,000. You just have to do this with 360. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. All right. Any more questions? I'm looking left and right. How much leverage is 711? How much leverage? So Caroline, the 711 is low risk. Okay, I'm gonna repeat again, Caroline. With XLM from 80 cents down to 9 cents, that's 8 times 8 your money. With low risk, just 2x leverage, which I just showed you. That's like XLM hitting 9 cents, you get liquidated. What? That's not gonna happen. All right, so now 2 times 8 is 16. Okay, 16. And now with the other way around, Caroline, XLM going from 9 cents to $2 is 22 times. But since we're doing leverage times 2, that's 22 times 2 times 16 is a 711x multiplier. This is compounding. Does that make sense, Caroline? Let me ask to unmute you. Is this clear, Caroline? This is compounding, accelerated kingdom compounding really, really fast. Does this make sense, Caroline? Is this clear, getting clearer now?
Yes, that's clear. I must have missed a bit at the beginning. I'll have to go back and watch the recording. Thank you.
Guys, yeah. Okay. No problem, Caroline. Thank you for dropping by. All right. So, Sarah, how much do we need to invest to learn the strategies? Okay, there it is. So, guys, to learn the strategies, you go to minas.ai/aim. Let's go back there. I am sharing that. So once again, go to minas.ai.aim, minas.ai.aim, or www.minasacademynow.com, or maybe just minasacademynow.com. I think I fixed that. If you go to minasacademynow.com, I think that should work. minasacademynow.com goes to minas.ai.aim there. We're inviting you guys. The $6,000 for this is a 3-for-1 special. You get this program. Wow, I just realized it's actually not just 3-for-1. It's actually 3-for-5. It's a 5-for-1 because then you get the level 1, level 2 AI trading. Okay, so wow, I can't believe I did that. So you get our investing program, our AI trading program, and our level 3 trading program, a 3-in-1. If you do the full paid-in bonus, okay, this is only open till Sunday midnight Pacific time. Okay, the replays and the offer cart, the cart open is going to be taken down Sunday midnight. Okay, we want you guys action because then we're gonna have the cohort of that group, or $555 per month. This is just the level 3 AI trading. You're not gonna get the trading bot and the investing. Okay, guys, I'm gonna encourage you guys. Who here wants more time, more money? Wave your hands. Like, I want more time, more money. Please understand. I just discovered this. If you want time, so time. Guys, post in the chat. So time equals more time. If you want more money, so money for money. Invest in yourself. You want to see you have like more capabilities, more skills. Guys, I discovered this literally January 2022. I don't know why I stopped year 2003 in University of Toronto paying for my education. That was only $20,000 Canadian back in the days. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't need to invest. I was so cheap. I was like, hey, let Walmart pay for my knowledge and Home Depot and Entertainment One. I'm like, man, I'll see my peers taking PMP, MBA, all of that stuff. Then I discovered this January 2022 when I'm like, I paid my first Kingdom Entrepreneurship Program for $1,000, and that changed my life. And I'm like, paid another 3K, paid 5K, paid 10K, paid 50K. Guys, I'm gonna close with this Bible verse because I'm tired. I'm gonna close with this Bible verse. Sow little, reap little. Sow a lot, reap a lot. Okay, I think that's it. Is going to hungry mode. 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6 says, guys, multi-level meanings in scripture. Paul writes, but this I say, she which soweth sparingly shall reap sparingly. I see this time and time again. People who buy my level 3, how quickly they get 5, 6, 7 figures. Versus, man, I don't know why I did this. I came to Manuel Johnson and I have a less than $1 a day program. The less than $1 a day program, trust me when I say this, I get it. I flew coach. I fly economy. I still do. But there's days when I just want to fly first class. How fast and how soon do you want to reach your destiny? Why wait till you're 55, till you're 60, till you're 65? To do what God has called you to do, where money's not a factor. God has given us a blueprint, a framework to trade, to make 17,770x gains. I've never done this. I've done 500. Actually, I've done 1,000x, but I've never done this. But it's like, this is like, I've done something similar to this. Bitcoin at 10x, then to XRP 5x, 50x. Then I've done to Zion Oil and Gas at 8x. And it's like 500x. So guys, she with sow it bountifully will also reap bountifully. Guys, I encourage you guys, go the full payment, guys. This is my suggestion. Get all of it, $6,000. I don't know how long I'll have that $6,000. My goal is to push that not just to 15K, but to $50,000. The moment people start telling me I'm financially free, it's coming. Actually, it is there. They just don't want to say it. They're already financially free. There's a bunch of them that just don't want to give me that testimonial because I have to protect their name. So I already know for a fact at least 5 people financially free in my academy. They don't want to share their names because you want to use wisdom. You don't want to get targeted for all of that. So guys, sow bountifully, sow time to get time, sow money to get more money. This is the Lord giving us a framework, as I conclude with this, a framework to multiply like never before. And not only that, we just realized on our way up, I didn't even add this. Might as well add this. On our way up, 30 cents X, 80 cents XLM. Okay, that's crazy. That's 2x. Okay, low risk, 2x times 2 equals 4x. Medium risk equals 2x. 2 times 5 equals 10x. High risk equals, what is it? 2 times 10x equals 20x. And all in all, the total now, this is just these numbers is going stupidly crazy. Stupid in the good way, like stupid in love with the Lord, because it's just so good. He's just so good. Stupidly in love with Jesus, extravagant, really, really loving him like crazy. Now we're at times 4. Okay, simple. Times 4, times 10. This is just getting crazy now, guys. This is the power of compounding. It's just nuts now. 711 times 4. Like the low risk strategy is literally like, even you know, when I wanted to dunk a basketball, let me just take a few seconds on this. I wanted to dunk a basketball. I'm 5'7.5". I'm short. Isaac's taller than me. Bill Johnson's the same height as me. my daughter says, oh, maybe Bill Johnson's shrinking. Maybe he was taller than me. But I wanted to dunk a basketball, and I aimed for 10 feet, and I did with a volleyball. I couldn't do it with a basketball because my hand is small. If I aimed to dunk an 11 feet basketball, there's a high percentage that I would have dunked that 10 feet regulation size basketball easily. And you're like, Erwin, this is crazy. You're like, you're doing, back to my screen here as I finish off. You're like, Erwin, you're just talking about 280x. Like, okay, you don't get 2,880x, but you got like, I don't know, 2,000x. That's not bad. I mean, now it's just getting stupid crazy here. Now it's just like going 444. Now it's like 44,000x. It's like, hey, Erwin, you don't get 44x. Maybe you got 20,000x. That's not bad. I mean, now this is just getting crazy numbers. You guys can look at the recordings. You're like, Erwin, these are crazy numbers. All right. I mean, now this is just nuts. Okay. Now that this is just nuts. I'm going to show you guys a precedent. Like the high risk is this number. Okay, Erwin, I'll take 100,000x. And you're like, okay, I want to encourage you guys. Sorry, guys. I have a few slides. My day 1 slides. They're like, Erwin, we've never seen 355,000 multiplier. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Where have we seen this before? Where have we seen this before? With Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin was, drum roll. Sorry, share this here. Share this. Share this. Am I sharing this? View tab, StreamYard. Am I sharing this? Stop sharing. Okay, share this. Your browser has lost connection. Stop screen. Share screen. All right. Check this out, guys. We're like, Erwin, where's that 3,500? There it is. I mean, guys, this is it. Look at that. We all missed the Bitcoin trail. Bitcoin's multiplier was 86 million. That means if you bought Bitcoin when it was at 0.0008 cents, you would have experienced 86 million, hundreds, thousand, 86 million multiplier. So guys, you're like, oh my gosh, I missed that, Erwin. Oh gosh, I missed that, Erwin. No problem, guys. The Lord's giving us another chance. Okay, I'm done. Thank you, owner. I'm done. Guys, from 1 to 10, whew, I think I'm tired. Thank you, Sergey. Yes, Sergey. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. From 1 to 10, let me know, guys. And your biggest takeaway. Love you guys. This is crazy. Sarah, one-time payment for 12 months. 12 months, Sarah. If you do this skill in and out, Sarah, you really put your mind into it. I would estimate, 3 to 5 months to really master this, Sarah. 3 to 5 months. The 6,000 is for 1 year, Sarah. Okay. All right. So there it is. Okay. From 1 to 10, let me know, guys. And then, yes, Rose. This is just crazy, Rose. This gets better and better, Rose. This is nuts. And guys, this is just, can I go more, guys? Who wants more? Can I go more? Guys, XLM, I don't have enough time to go crazy multipliers. XLM by 2026 is a $75 coin. You guys want even more? By 2038, XLM is a $30,000, $15,000 coin. Guys, there are some of you in this call will not just be a millionaire, not just a billionaire, but it's going to be a trillionaire in this call. If you truly, truly see what I'm seeing, I just discovered. My wife says I'm a seer. I think I'm a knower. I just know it. I just know it. So, guys, XLM by 2026 is a $75 coin. Do all this calculation. By 2038, XLM is 15,000. Why wait 2026? Why wait 2038? This whole thing, this price of XLM at 9 cents could be conference. Could be conference. Okay. I don't know if I went over the offer properly. Did I? I think I did. I don't know why I didn't say. I don't know why I didn't say lifetime. There was one lifetime. I thought there was a lifetime. Okay, somewhere in there. All right. Any more questions? That was 10. Thank you, IPH. You have so much mental. You keep. It's Holy Spirit. I'm about to crash. Sleep and then more dreams from the Lord. Thank you, IPH. Guys, love you guys. I know I thought I was gonna go for 3 hours. I'm gonna go again on Thursday. I don't know if I should. I told my team I'm gonna go at 7:30 YouTube. I'm gonna talk about the AI trading bots. Not an offer, but just your questions on AI trading bots. I think I'm done, guys. I think I have enough in here that you guys know. Guys, join Minas. Minas.ai, AIM, or Minas Academy now. Join us, guys. The offer card will only open till Sunday midnight. The replays will only be Sunday midnight. Tonight, I'm going to go talk about AI trading bots. I think I'm praying I'm going to probably go to sleep. I love talking about AI bots, guys. This is amazing. 15 up to 40%. And this is only the second generation bot. Imagine a bot that can do 100% per month. I can see that happening. I can clearly see that happening with what I see here now. And I'm hoping that's us because we're going to develop our own. Any questions? Let me give you guys time to process. Steve, is this clearer now? Rose is already awesome. Tim, clear. D, owner's there. Draymond, IPH is there. Is this clearer? Mario, Sergey, Dean. That's a beautiful 2 hours. I got to give my team a break. They got to rest. Thank you, team, for the support, guys. Blow up the chat for my team of VAs. My team is just amazing here. All right, let me pray for you guys. The Holy Spirit, I pray, make it clear. I pray the enemy doesn't steal the seed, the seed of knowledge, the seed of action, the seed of callings, purpose, mantles, anointings. Lord, I enough is enough. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of people having lack, having no money, of perishing and not knowing how to multiply. Lord, thank you for showing this. Lord, I want to steward this so well. I want to give this out for people that's hungry, for people that's ready for the next step. Lord, make it clear to them. Lord, I pray the enemy doesn't steal this from them. Lord, I pray as they ask for not for permission from their spouses, but for support. Wow, because they answer to you. They don't answer as a couple. They answer to you. It's not well done, husband and wife. No, it's a well done, my servant. Well done, my son. Well done, my daughter. So I pray they answer to you, your call, that they seek support, not permission. Lord, I pray no poverty thinking to say, what's the price? Lord, I felt like I need to highlight this. I pray I need to highlight this. Lord, I pray that they see the price of no action equals no result. The price of no action, no investment, no sowing is no fruit. The price of no action, no sowing is the same thing. An object in no motion goes in no motion. The object in motion goes and continues in motion. So Lord, I pray they see the price of not taking action. Lord, I pray that they see not another 10 years, not another 2 years of in the wilderness. Lord, that you've shown us. Wow, I see that picture. Lord, there's teleportation in heaven, guys. There's teleportation on earth. There's teleportation in scripture. The Lord wants to teleport you to your destiny now. And he's giving us a ticket to it. Should you choose to believe and should you choose to action. So right now, I pray that this 33 plus call plus the replays. Lord, I pray that it's not just 20% that takes action, like the parable of the minas. 10 servants, only 2 took action. Only 20% took action. Lord, I pray increase that as much as I want up to that 100%. I totally understand this is not for everybody. Give me the 88%, Lord. Give me the 88% that will run with us to take their mountain for the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, so that many souls will come into the kingdom, so that we use this army of wealth to increase the kingdom's border. In Jesus' name, everyone say amen and amen. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys. I'll try to go online 3, 4, 5 in 2.5 hours. I think I'm also going to end 3 hours. Love you all, guys. Minas.ai aim. I'm signing out. Let me play our conference, guys. If you want even hungrier, November 20, 21, 22, Manuel Johnson, Bull Pony, myself, my wife, 3 days of conference. The workshop is going to be baked into that one in person in Toronto, literally in a month. I am guesstimating that the bottom of the 9 cents and the 72K Bitcoin is around conference. I was like, me and Bull Pony was talking about it. There's a good chance the bottom's around there. Okay, so let me play the outro video.
When I was in Orlando 2021 teaching against cryptos, faithfully teaching it, one day the Lord actually would go back.
I promise you, I have learned so much from Erwin. So much. I've been in his classes, I've been in his challenges, and he is doing it from the position of listening to God.
So I want to take a minute to talk to you about AI, which means artificial intelligence. And my dear friend, Dr. Edwin Garcia, will be ministering on that. And the Bible also tells us that knowledge and wisdom is good, and you need to get that.
This is a fun community. The joy of the Lord is in this place, and the joy of the Lord will be your strength. Even as you're learning, if you make mistakes and you stumble, it's okay. There's people here. You're not alone.
Timing is key because it's a history in the making.
He said, let me be very clear. He said, I want you to anoint Erwin as king of the AI mountain. And I was like, what? What did you say?
And I do believe through this information that Dr. Garcia is giving us, that it will be a true blessing and it will impact us.
So we are the body, and the body is being told by the head before it ascended into heaven to fill all things.
Don't give up. Join the courses, join Erwin and what he's teaching.
So I pray that you would tag your friends and let them know that he's doing some great seminars on this with a great panel of powerful anointed men and women of God.
And even when it comes time to anoint him, I didn't even know what to say. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say, because how do you anoint somebody over something you know nothing about? You know? And the Lord told me, you don't need to know about it. I do. But you have the authority I have given you to anoint him.
I want to expose all these people. I met not just one, not just two, 7 people who lost millions of dollars because of this.
And while I was praying, that's what he was telling me. So I anointed him. And the Lord told me, he said, he will take over this mountain and he will be king over it. And then the enemy will not be able to steal it from him.
He said, go ye into all the world, into all the earth, and into every metaverse.
Take it. But what God has been speaking to me personally is that he wants to get his word out. Erwin, my servant, says the Lord, and will make you like a signet ring, for I have chosen you, says the Lord of hosts. Now, interrupted, that you are on the cutting edge. So people, he's bringing you what God considers the cutting edge of AI.